All right, welcome back to another episode of Standing on Sports College Edition. We're going over the Week 4 recap, Week 4 rankings, and talk about Week 5 games to watch, whatnot. Uh, it was a good week of college football. I feel like we finally got some ranked games. Matt, did you go to the South Carolina game?
I did. I was there
You
with
did?
my family for family weekends, and it was
Nice.
also with my girlfriend as well. And yeah, it was.
Mm.
It was a blast. It was 50. I don't think in my time here I've seen South Carolina have a win like that. So it was pretty fun to watch live.
No, that's awesome. I feel like we were talking about this last episode. I feel like a lot of times they like stoop down to their opponent's level.
Mm-hmm.
But we look good. I know it was Akron, but 50-7. I feel like we don't do that, like you said. Sean, what games did you watch? Did you watch the UNC game at all?
We're not. I did. That was honestly that was terrible. That was terrible.
Yeah, I didn't watch
And
it.
the thing I hate is when like coaches are at the end like take blame and say like, oh, it's like my fault. Like, no. If you look at that field, everyone on defense is garbage.
I mean, what final score was what 70 to
70 to
70
50, which is
to JMU too.
the over under was 46.
Dang. You make money?
I don't
Oh.
no.
Dang. All right. I'm going to share my screen, like put up the rankings. But Sean, since you had to talk about that game, I'll let you pick first. What game do you actually want to talk about?
We can go with the Friday game. That was a pretty good one. I didn't watch the end of it. I fell asleep. I'm old.
Yeah, that was the
Illinois,
Illinois, right?
Yeah.
We got flamed for that on the
Dude,
TikTok comments,
if
which I don't
you guys-
understand.
If you guys like people watching, if you ever like check out our TikTok, it's actually like no, it's
We're actually low-key
like
famous.
We're getting flamed.
it's a crazy place. No matter what we post, it's like it's so bad.
Dude, the fact they were like flaming the Nebraska pick, and it's like y'all suck. Like that was such an easy pick. Like, bro,
I didn't think there was that many Illinois fans. Like,
yeah, that too. Shout out Illinois fans. I guess I don't know. Yeah, I mean, it was a good game. I only watched the first half. Dylan Raiola. I didn't notice Luke Altmaier hasn't thrown an interception this season.
Damn.
Like he has like 8 touchdowns, 0 interceptions.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm not saying he's played any good defense because I don't really know, but I mean that's impressive in itself.
No, I'm not even saying that. I never pictured Illinois to be a team that's like good. I don't know.
Yeah. So I think on that note, I think a really fun stat I saw this season. I think it goes with like not turning the ball over. Illinois is 16 for 16 on scoring when reaching their opponent's red zone.
That's pretty
like
good.
That's not touchdowns, but like that's a insane. Like they don't turn the ball. Like they get to the red zone and they take care of business. So I don't know. I saw that stat. I thought it was really interesting, and it was. I don't know. I mean, that was the difference today.
I think they play fundamental football.
Fundamental football. They
It
play.
may not be pretty, but they win.
Yeah, I think. I mean, it's going a little bit into next week games, but they played Penn State next week. I think that's going to be really telling if like they're actually legit. Also going to show like is Nebraska actually legit, in a way. So should be a good game to watch for sure. We'll get more into that later though. Other game I wanted to mention. This one shocked me. I think we all picked except for the fans. USC to beat Michigan. But Michigan beat them. Dude, what was that? I didn't even watch the game because I just expected USC to win.
I hate it here. Michigan had 32 passing yards.
I was about to say that they won with
32 passing yards.
Oh god.
It
wasn't even like USC played bad. I don't know. I didn't watch the whole game. Honestly, that time slot had, what was it? USC and Michigan and Oklahoma State, Utah. Those combined were probably the worst experience of my life. those games, like I thought they were gonna be so enjoyable to watch, and
No.
I wanted to not watch them.
You wanted to not watch them.
It probably didn't help that I watched North Carolina play at 12 o'clock.
That's fair.
So like,
You
Yeah, there weren't that
already
many
in a
good
bad
12 o'clock
mood.
games. Like I watched not even the whole first quarter of the Clemson NC State game because that wasn't even a game. I don't know. I think NC State's not good this year.
No.
no, they.
Not at all.
I
But they
was.
also
I don't know. Like
Grayson
I was.
McCall, is he injured or were they just not playing him?
He's listed as like an undisclosed injury.
That's a little
I don't know what
sus.
that means, but yeah.
Gotcha.
It's kind of sussy baka, but all
I was
right.
gonna say, going back to that USC Michigan, the one more thing, Miller Moss looked awful. Like he looked not good. He was 20 to 51 passing, and he had a costly like pick six.
Oh, I did.
Which was what you're saying?
Miller.
I did want to like. I thought about this, but I didn't write it down. I think it's interesting. Like now we're getting into conference games. These teams that moved up in conferences, they're starting to show like maybe their conference they played for wasn't that good. You know, like
You mean like
UCLA
the
played.
Pac-12?
Yeah, like UCLA played Indiana not this week, but last week, and they looked awful.
Yeah.
And Indiana is like a bottom tier Big Ten.
Bottom tier big.
Yeah,
No,
I
you're
mean,
not
but
wrong, no.
I mean, this was a game though. Like this was. It's not like this was a. Oh, okay. Score wise, I'll rephrase that. Like it was a game score wise, and it was a game that USC, the fake USC, definitely could have won.
Oh, don't bring that up. The
Mhm.
comments on TikTok were like,
I also think I didn't see those, but I also just think in general, like as a because comparing Texas played Michigan in Ann Arbor 2 weeks prior and destroyed them. USC plays them. It's a close game, but they lose. Like I think that also shows the gap between those probably like top 5, top 6. We don't really know yet, but like those top teams is like once you get to like that, in my opinion, the Missouri level. Because speaking of Missouri, making it that close with Vanderbilt
dude, I wanted
crazy.
Vandy to win so bad. So
Dude, me
bad.
too.
I don't know how they didn't. They threw.
I mean, that's just Vandy, Vandy doing Vandy things.
They missed a field goal in overtime, which is like the most Vandy way to lose a game.
So I wrote down a lot of stuff on this game. So Missouri had 3 missed field goals this game. Missed opportunity. And then also Missouri outplayed Vandy in every category. Like looking at it, I have no idea how the game was this close. They had over 100 more total yards. They had only 3 penalties to Vandy's 8 penalties. They had 7 more minutes of possession or 6 more minutes of possession. Had way more first. It makes no sense how Vandy was in this game ever.
Well, Vanderbilt has the best coach in college football, so that kind of like adds up.
Who is their coach?
I couldn't tell you.
Oh, okay.
But yeah, I just thought it was. I don't know. It was crazy. And then just Missouri, like, I don't know. Missouri needs to get their crap together if they want to compete. Like, you can't be putting up fights like that against Vandy if you want to be considered for playoffs, considered for anything.
Yeah, I mean, for the sake of Missouri, I mean, I'm not a Missouri fan by any means, but like, it's good to have like these kind of games now against like the bad teams when you can like still win them versus better teams down the line. Now, once again, I don't think their schedule's that good. I mean, I think they definitely have like the weakest schedule. I think them and Ole Miss have the weakest schedules in the SEC.
Ole Miss needs to play a football team.
They play Kentucky next week.
They're not. Kentucky's not even.
No. Ole Miss hasn't played anybody. One thing I want to talk about. This was probably like the best game. It wasn't really that good of a game, but I don't know. I thought it was like the most telling game in a way. Like Tennessee, Oklahoma. I think Tennessee. Nico. Remember a few weeks ago, Sean, you were like clowning me because you said
he's
Nico's
still not good.
That doesn't mean that he's not great, So
that's a crazy quote, by the way. That man needs to stop fumbling the football. He two lost fumbles.
And then Oklahoma fumbled it right back the next play on both times. Jackson Arnold might be the worst thing.
That reminds me.
JJ McCarthy.
I saw something this morning. It was an Instagram thing. Michael Hawkins, I think that's his name. He's now the freshman. He's going to be starting for Oklahoma. Jackson Arnold's getting benched, the top comment was Jackson Arnold, welcome to the transfer portal.
He's
Yeah,
gonna transfer.
Yeah.
He's probably gonna go to like some like he's probably gonna go like I don't even know.
He's got a home at North Carolina.
I was gonna say he's probably gonna go to I was literally
Indiana.
gonna say North Carolina.
Now he'll go to Miami.
Is Cam Ward getting drafted this year?
Well, he has to.
He's
leave.
older,
He's like
right?
a 6 year.
Oh,
or fifth or
I
sixth
didn't
year.
know that. Gotcha.
Shout out 6 years. I know a 5th year, but not a 6th year.
Anyway, he might be a 5th year. Either way, he's done.
At least for Nico, while he was passing, he was pretty efficient though. Like at least on the passing front, outside of when he was putting the ball on the turf, he was pretty efficient. He had I think he was averaging 9.2 yards per attempt and 15 yards per completion. So like that was, and I think he completed like 62ish% of his passes. So overall, he looked good when he wasn't putting the ball on the turf, but that's going to be a problem for Tennessee in the future.
They could have won by a lot more, but Josh Heupel or whatever Heupel went to Oklahoma, so I think he didn't want to kill him because Oklahoma looked bad.
He was the quarterback when they won the championship in 2000.
Yeah, I mean Oklahoma looked bad for all 3 of those quarters. Like the first 3 quarters was you could have put up 40 on them.
Known for his defense.
Yeah.
That's tough. All right, there's 3 games I want to talk about. Sean, you kind of alluded to this one earlier, how you didn't want to watch it. Oklahoma State, Utah.
Dude, it was such a bad game.
I picked correctly though. So I'm gonna say.
I hate it.
I mean, you can be right all you want, but neither of those teams are winning the Big 12.
No.
Oh yeah. I don't know. Well, I mean, I thought Kansas State was gonna be better, and they got blown out by BYU.
BYU low key looks.
Is BYU in the Big 12?
Yeah.
BYU cooked. Like the BYU looked good against.
And they have a Jewish man leading the Mormons.
That's insane.
That's a plot twist.
Yeah. It's about to be the next Blind Side, basically.
Oh my gosh. I mean, but yeah, I don't know. The Oklahoma State game was almost unwatchable. Oklahoma had to score 60 in the fourth quarter to make it look like a game. They were never in this game. It wasn't close. I don't care what the final score is.
Yeah.
They scored 60 in the fourth quarter in garbage time. No, that doesn't matter.
They definitely I could see them. I could see. Honestly, I think they're going to lose to Kansas State.
I don't know.
Because I mean, I don't know. They did, but I mean, this is I don't know if it's the second game in a row, but Oklahoma State also looked really bad against Vanderbilt. Not Vanderbilt. Arkansas.
Yeah.
So I don't know. Next game I want to bring up. We mentioned Kansas State, BYU. Where's the other game I was talking about?
Is it Louisville or no?
Oh yeah, that was it. Louisville, Georgia Tech. I picked Georgia Tech primarily because I like Georgia Tech, but Louisville. I mean, they won 2 possessions. I didn't watch the game, so I can't get much input. But
I watched the game.
Oh, you did?
Yeah.
What's your thoughts?
I'm at Louisville won, and they basically won from the start. Georgia Tech didn't. Yeah, something like that. And Louisville doesn't even have their best wide receiver playing right now. I don't know. Georgia Tech's an interesting team. I think we all got hyped because they beat Florida State, but Florida State
is bad.
Yeah.
So I don't know if Georgia Tech's actually good. You know.
Yeah, that's fair. So with that being said, Sean, who do you think's better between Louisville and Clemson? Who do you think wins?
I think right now, Clemson.
Yeah. Yep.
Okay. Do you think the game next week? I mean, we can go unless there's something y'all want to talk about with the rankings or anything.
I've got one more game really quick.
Okay.
I can lose in 10 seconds.
Yeah, no, go ahead.
You go.
You might be on the same one. We can't not talk about the Colorado football game.
No, that's not what I was going to talk about, actually.
Oh, I forgot.
Please do it.
Dude, Colorado down 7, 2 seconds left in regulation, a Hail Mary touchdown, and then they win it in overtime. Colorado may not be the best team, but man, are they entertaining.
Dude, all right, question. Do you think Travis Hunter could legitimately win Heisman?
No.
They're Logan.
No.
The Colorado does have a path to win the Big 12.
No.
Like
No,
y'all
they
said,
don't. No, they don't.
I mean, like y'all said, none of the teams in the Big 12 really look dominant right now. Maybe BYU at this point, but
No.
I don't know. I'm not saying
say it
right
again.
now, but they play Baylor.
Oh,
They play
wait.
Baylor. I forget who they play next week. They play like a decent team.
Oh, this is I kind of wanted to talk about. We'll talk more about Colorado because next week or this Saturday they play UCF, and I'm high on UCF.
Oh, is this going to be one of our picks that we have to
This
do?
is gonna be one of the picks. Yeah.
Oh
Dang,
boy.
Sean, you said you're high right now. Anyways,
Hmm.
Matt, what team did you want to talk about? What game?
I was literally just talking about briefly about Bowling Green at A&M. Like, I don't know, just like Bowling Green has now put up good performances against 2 ranked teams, and then A&M should not be ranked. I will say that. I don't understand how they're ranked. I don't know why they're ranked. Their team is not good.
A&M's like that. Like they're like Miami. They're like Texas. I mean, Miami and Texas like deserve it this year, but like they're always the teams that start ranked and they like look bad. But A&M's like the team that like they don't even have to win a good game to be ranked.
Their passing game does not exist. It's just not there. It's not as bad as Michigan, but it's still bad.
Dude.
But yeah, so I don't know. I just want to bring that up and say like Bowling Green's looked good against 2 like ranked opponents now. I think maybe like they probably should have beaten Penn State, and then they also put up a fight against Texas A&M. I don't know if they should have won that game, but I don't know.
Yeah, I didn't watch it. It is interesting to look at. Any things y'all have like problems or things you
I have
disagree with
a
rankings?
not ranking wise, but I just had like out of thought in my head, right? So like the group of 5 gets 1 representative.
Yeah.
So you have to have the best record and you have to have won your conference.
Yep.
What, besides money, because I know they get paid a good bit, what's actually keeping these group of 5 teams playing Power 5? Because if you come out of it with 3 losses, you're already done.
Wait, what do you mean?
So pretty
What?
much he's saying like why would these group of 5 teams play a Power 5 team if it's going to make it so they don't make the playoffs?
Like
Oh.
Bowling Green could, and they're playing well, they could win the MAC.
But they've now lost 2 games.
But they've lost 2 games.
Mm-hmm.
Whereas like Boise State only played 1 good team. Oregon lost to them, and they can win the Mountain West, and they'll probably make it.
Well, I mean, honestly, I think that's going to be a strategy in the future. But I mean, with this being the first year of it being implemented, aren't schedules kind of already like planned out for several years in advance?
Schedules,
Especially for those
planned,
bigger
like,
schools.
Schedules
Yeah.
are planned, and the other thing is, it's a matter of how much money will they get from making the playoffs. It's like if you make the playoffs, is that going to attract recruits? Is that going to get you money, or is the money that you gain from playing these big teams going to be enough to bring in the recruit? It's a balance that people don't know about yet. So
That
I
is
think
true.
they'll stay with the status quo until they like learn more and see more about like how like the teams that make the playoffs do in the future after they make the playoffs once.
Yeah. No, that's a fair point.
True.
I think we need to bring this up to every college.
Yeah, let's go knocking on all their
We'll
doors.
be their financial advisors.
I'll start with College of Charleston.
Love their
Yeah.
football team.
I'll do Coastal.
They're undefeated.
Yep.
They don't have one. Anyways,
No, they don't.
with the rankings, honestly, I don't see any. There's nothing that stands out to me.
Can we like get off the Notre Dame train? Like,
Well,
please.
I think the train's
they
gonna end.
might.
I think the train's gonna end next week.
Like, please.
I was about to say. Well, the only issue is Notre Dame has Louisville at Notre Dame.
Yeah, we don't have to talk about that yet, but
I mean, that's a game we're predicting.
Oh, 100%.
We can transition. I'm down to transition to it.
Is there
That's a good-
anything? I'm looking at rankings. Missouri deserved to go down. I think they should have dropped maybe further, probably below USC.
Michigan should not have jumped 6 spots.
I mean, the only problem with Michigan is that they had to because look, they had to keep USC above LSU, and they had to make Michigan higher than USC.
Yeah,
and honestly, I think USC is better than Louisville, Notre Dame.
Yeah, I guess we keep saying this after 8. Who cares?
Yeah, after
Yeah.
8, honestly, I don't think there's any.
Who cares?
I don't think there's a significantly good team after 8.
When's Miami's next game, if they have one?
Friday.
Virginia
Well,
Tech.
no, their next real game. Sorry.
Oh, they play in the ACC. I don't know if they have like a
I don't know
real
if they
game.
play real games. No,
I don't think they play Clemson this year.
I don't think they do either.
Oh
they
my
have
god, they
Louisville.
only have Louisville.
Oh my god, that's
and they have
insane.
Syracuse. Wait, this is their rivalry game?
Syracuse lost again.
Syracuse and Miami are like rivalry week?
That's wild.
Interesting. Did not know that. Okay.
Wait. Oh no, it's because Miami played Florida to start the year.
But Florida normally plays Florida State.
Oh.
Yeah.
Wait,
Anyways.
Miami and
Yeah, I don't know.
That's weird.
I don't know.
That's a weird.
Yeah, the rest of
That's
this
a
is
weird
kind of
matchup.
just. I don't know,
Miami,
I think-
welcome to the playoffs.
Yeah.
Yeah,
But
really.
no, for real. I mean, unless Louisville wins that
Yeah,
game. But, you know.
Definitely welcome to the ACC championship. And then it's like
Oh
Yeah.
god.
they could get the 1 seed just because they're undefeated.
Yeah, which is crazy.
No ACC team will ever get the 1 seed.
I mean, they might just because like they'll be undefeated if they're that good.
But
Or
the
not that good,
schedule-
but, like,
I don't know.
there's-
I think
exactly.
the committee weighs the schedule more. But okay, let's look at some games.
I mean, if there's another undefeated team,
Take it off the top 25 and put it like
all games.
all games.
Man,
And I
still
think,
doesn't have an ad blocker. Kind of insane.
I was about to say we're seeing like a Make-A-Wish thing on the side. That's
yeah, I've
great.
never had an Avalon.
Guys,
so
what is
not
someone's
proud of that.
Make-A-Wish is to meet standing on a sports host.
It will never happen,
right.
but sure.
On that note, let's transition to some games.
Okay.
All right, so Sean, what game are you calling out this week?
I don't know if I have mine in order. I'm not gonna lie.
Oh,
All
mine
right,
aren't
well,
either.
I'll go ahead and call mine out.
Wait, or this like this
All right, we
scroll,
don't
and then
need-
when
it
we
isn't-
see a game,
yeah.
we'll be like, okay.
Oh,
Okay,
fair.
there's one.
Here's one.
I was gonna go almost
Oklahoma.
Kentucky first.
I don't think
Oh, you
that's
think-
gonna be a game.
I don't think it's gonna be a good game either.
What are you guys talking about? Kentucky literally took Georgia to like the last second.
We beat Kentucky.
Yeah, we all.
Yeah, I don't
got blown out
care.
by us.
Like Georgia.
I
is the
watched
number-
Vandergrift look like a deer in the headlights.
Also,
Kentucky after that Kentucky took Georgia to a 12-13 game.
okay,
Like,
but think Vandergrift has played. He was on Georgia for at least 1 season, maybe 2. So he has some familiarity. It's a revenge game. Also, Georgia the week before saw USC blow them out. They definitely, they were probably drunk driving down in Athens that whole week. So
Dude, another one of
Yeah,
their
we're
players
practicing.
got arrested. That's just insane. Like,
wait, actually,
okay, no, I don't know. We don't have to like talk about it. I just want to like bring it up and say it's a game that I'm definitely watching.
all right, we
you said,
brought it up.
Like a possible upset alert is what you want to
Yes,
say.
this is upset alert right here, and I think Kentucky covers. Even
Ah.
though every time I've said that, I've been wrong this season. But
I was about to say we're not doing good on these. Like,
who has
covering.
Ole Miss played? Who has Ole Miss played?
Yeah, but Kentucky's Kentucky.
But Kentucky almost beat you. Okay, no, we're not.
Georgia's
Also,
not.
yo,
Okay,
Sean,
wait until we get.
Sean, what are the records of everybody?
I don't. I'll pull them up real quick, but it's not good.
It's so bad.
It's not good.
Oklahoma State, Kansas State.
Yeah, this is the game.
Are we gonna do this game this week?
Yes.
I imagine it's 2 ranked teams.
Okay,
Yeah,
I'm
the
going to pick
2 ranked
Kansas
teams.
State.
This
Oklahoma
game is
State's
so
gotta
hard
show
because
me
these are
some.
2 teams that like lost bad last week and need a bounce back. Like need.
And it's at Kansas State.
Yeah. Oh, this spread has changed since I looked at it. I'm pretty sure.
Bro, how is
yeah.
Kansas State projected to win, but they got them in the rankings?
The
lower?
spread is moving towards Oklahoma State. It was at -6 this morning when I was looking. Now it's -4.5.
That usually
believe
means
you.
someone might be injured that we don't
Yeah.
know.
Probably
I
Bowman.
don't. Yeah, that wouldn't.
Bowman
make
got
sense.
benched in the last game. We didn't mention that. I thought it was funny.
So did Giddens.
Wait, did he get benched?
Yeah, Bowman got benched. Then they unbenched him because their backup was so.
I was about
bad.
to say who's the backup for. All right, yeah. All right, real quick. You want to know our records?
Yeah.
Okay, I am. Actually, wait. Keep talking for a little bit. I gotta.
Bruh. Build a suspense, I guess. So yeah, it's Oklahoma Kansas State game. Matt, who do you got?
Who do I have in this game? I mean, I don't want to pick either of these teams. They both looked bad last week. But I think if I am going to pick one, I pick Kansas State because I think they looked better before last week. Like I think last week was just an off week. I'm gonna hope I can just chalk it up to that and say like Kansas State has looked better throughout the rest of the season. So I'm gonna go Kansas State, and they're at home. Even though I think Alan Bowman's gonna come back this week and do better and not be as just trash as he was against. What was it? Against oh my gosh, Utah. But no, I'll say Kansas State.
I'm going to go Kansas State as well. I think Oklahoma State hasn't impressed me yet. And Kansas State impressed me 2 weeks ago when they easily beat Arizona. So Oklahoma State's got to show me something.
Yeah, no, I completely agree.
Sean, who you pick?
Okay, real quick.
Oh, the records.
Me and David are both 14-10.
Oh, I don't want to know what I am.
Matt's 13-11.
Oh, okay. You know what? What are the fans? 18 and whatever.
They're 16-8.
Oh my God.
I'm gonna post this again and get flamed.
We're gonna get absolutely flamed.
So bad.
Oh, so funny.
I will say that when you see people do this for the NFL one, the fans always are always like do so much better than everybody else most of the time. So don't feel too bad, guys.
Well, I think like realistically they pick the favorites. Whereas we like try to be different sometimes.
No, and I think they didn't. You think they picked? Oh no, you put the Trojans this time. You didn't put USC.
Yeah, that was my mistake the first time.
Because we got blamed for that too. Anyways,
we get
Sean, who you pick in this game?
I'm gonna go Kansas State.
Why?
Because they're at home.
Sean, why? It's a bad reason, but okay.
Well, I think both teams look abysmal.
We all picked Kansas State.
Oh, then why are you asking me why?
Because I want to hear your reasoning so I can feel better about mine.
All right. Let me know. Nebraska, Purdue.
No.
John.
Wait, Northern Illinois? Wait. I just want to say, if they're not ranked anymore, right? They were ranked last week?
They lost to Buffalo.
Wait, where?
Oh, they did lose? Oh, okay. I missed that. Okay, never mind. Keep going.
JMU, Ball State.
That's what a game.
Let's not.
I mean, if anything from last week, they.
Oh, okay. I'll say real quick. I think JMU's quarterback has to be a dog of the week. he had 7 touchdowns against a Power 4 team.
Wait, all his touchdowns were in
all of his touchdowns were in.
Wait, no way.
No. That's 5 passing, 2 running.
Okay.
I was about to say, if he had 742 passing yards.
It was close to that. I'm not gonna lie.
That's wild.
Yeah.
All right.
JMU for a group of 5 team? Question mark.
Probably.
Like they're up there. Anyways.
All right. Louisville versus Notre Dame.
Yeah, Notre Dame.
I'm shocked the spread's as big as it is. Like Notre Dame being at home is big, but just Notre Dame hasn't played anyone. Riley Leonard has been the only person alive on that offense this entire season. Even then, he's looked shakier than we thought he would going into the season. Well, I say than I thought he would going into the season. And I just don't understand. The spread just makes no sense to me.
I mean, they have Notre Dame ranked. So I'm not Notre Dame. They have A&M ranked. So, and they beat A&M barely, and then they lost to Northern Illinois. Yeah, I don't know. I honestly don't know much about Louisville. I know we talked about them last week. Kind of forget, but
all I know is I should go learn more about Louisville.
I agree with that because I mean they're the second highest ranked ACC team, a conference that really doesn't look impressive besides Miami, maybe Clemson. I guess you could say, but that's hard to say. So, Sean, what are your thoughts?
I think Matt's kind of got it. Like Notre Dame doesn't look great, but they're at home. I feel like that's like the theme of this week. It's like the teams that get to play
at home.
Yeah, so it's like it's hard to pick against them. But at the same time, I think Louisville upset Notre Dame. I think last year. So they're not like they're
at Notre Dame.
No, it was at Louisville.
Okay.
But I don't know. I'm taking Louisville on the road.
Okay.
Yeah, I think for me, I'm also taking Louisville, and I'd pound the under on this game. Like, I don't think a lot of offense is going to get played personally, but just like knowing Notre Dame's offense is not there, and knowing their defense is there. So, but I in the end of the day, I got Louisville.
Well, based on everything that we've said, what I said, I'm picking Notre Dame.
Whoa.
'Cause I wanna-
Man,
I wanna
man
be
wants to
different.
gain. Man wants to gain in the rankings.
I do.
The fans are so picking Notre Dame.
Someone's telling me like this is it.
The
This is the
fans
bounce
are
back
picking
game.
Notre Dame. They have no idea who Louisville is.
Well, the fans are more right than we are, so
Yeah.
I'm going with Notre Dame.
Yeah, you probably follow them.
So, all right, moving on. Ooh, Oklahoma SEC.
No.
Low key, Arkansas upset alert. Low key.
Actually, yeah. No, look at the spread. Look at the spread.
Oh, wait.
The Vegas
It's
agrees.
it's not at home.
Yeah, like
Oh, what the? This game's at the Cowboys
I
Stadium.
don't know how they convinced someone to let them use Arlington Stadium for
Yeah.
the game.
All right, Sean.
All right, Colorado,
Your
UCF.
time.
spit.
If you like defense, don't watch this game.
Don't watch this game.
I think we should pick this game. I'm not like I don't mind Colorado, and I don't know.
You just hate them.
No, I don't hate them. You know, it's just they're such a hard team to predict. You know, one game they can like ball out, win in overtime. Honestly, they should have lost that game, but they didn't. That's all that matters. But I think the spread is actually crazy. I just realized that.
Yeah.
63 points. And UCF by dang.
14.5 is crazy. I'm going UCF. You got KJ Jefferson, quarterback. Harvey at running back. Defense doesn't matter. I don't know.
I mean, I'm gonna follow you on this one, Sean. I'm also gonna go UCF.
Man,
I don't like that I'm picking with you.
Yeah,
everything,
I know.
but I'm trusting Vegas on this one because honestly, I don't know. I know like the highlights of Colorado, but I also know they've been inconsistent. They have a lot of holes around the team, and then UCF 3-0. I'm gonna trust in that. I don't know. What are you looking for, David?
Nothing.
You're looking for something.
Interesting. It's like I want to be different.
Other factor in this game. It's going to be probably rainy and hot in Florida. And Colorado.
That means running is going to be the premier. Oh, Colorado doesn't run the ball.
Yeah, okay. I'm going to go with UCF as well.
I forgot there's a hurricane.
I will say, though, the fans are definitely going to pick Colorado. So this is
probably
one that we're going to miss.
The fans don't like Colorado.
The fans do not like Colorado.
Oh, actually? Oh.
Whenever they played, I think when they played Nebraska, it was like 24-2.
Oh, my.
It was,
dang. We get a lot of votes.
No, we get a good amount of votes. And then you post them on TikTok and everyone like wants to kill you. All right, I think I don't know if you want to predict this
Duke
game.
is going to destroy y'all.
But this is a rival game, you know?
Why are we even talking about this game?
Because North Carolina's going to win it, and we're going to be talking about this next Tuesday.
If you talk about this game next week, I'm talking about if you talk about this game when it comes, I'm talking about the Giants Panthers games in Germany. Okay, like
we're predicting that game.
I know.
Yeah, we are. But also, if you talk about this, Sean, we're going to talk about South Carolina's bye week. Okay, I'm playing.
Yeah.
But
honestly, we need to talk.
Hey,
about
no. Hey, win or lose, we're talking about it.
Yes,
I expect nothing different.
Cool. Glad we're on the same page.
Murder is about to occur.
I'm picking Duke, by
Austin.
the way.
Murder is about to occur in Austin.
I'm picking Dookie Poo. I'm kind of just zooming through here because there's a game. There's like the game of the week.
Right
there
here.
It is.
The Holy Grail.
Dude, why are both of these games at the same time? Not like I was
But
I wasn't planning on watching.
Everyone's watching this. All right, Sean. Sean, Matt and I are going to watch this game. You watch Illinois Penn State for content reasons. Yeah, look at this. So Luke Altmaier, 10 touchdowns, no picks.
They just
Pretty
play
impressive.
fundamental white boy football. You know,
Anyways,
that's a wild statement.
I can say
Georgia,
that.
Alabama, in Bryant-Denny Stadium, Saban Field. UGA, I mean, it's a close spread. They got
How's
UGA
that
winning.
banana, Sean?
Mm.
You still
Anyways.
snacking on that? All right. This is gonna be a good game. They're both coming off bye weeks. Georgia, they gotta be pretty set with themselves after the Kentucky game. They dropped in the rankings.
We should go to
Alabama.
this game.
This is Kalen DeBoer's like first big test, obviously. I'm excited for this. I mean, this is gonna be a good game. It could go either way. What are y'all thoughts on this game? Things to watch out for?
I think the first thing to look at is the quarterback difference. Carson Beck is a game manager at best when Jalen Milroe has the potential to be dynamic. I know Jalen Milroe has not been playing as good as I believe. He hasn't been playing as good and like as like highly as he was like touted to be playing. But I think just
but I think you can say the same thing about Carson Beck though.
Yeah, no, I think they both haven't been playing as high. But I think
all those players are in jail.
Milroe has so much more upside. That's my point. Like as a dynamic player and just like the big play potential, Miller has so much more of that than Carson Beck does. And also a really big worry right now, Georgia's offensive line, their best offensive lineman, I think he got hurt, and they looked like they were in shambles against Kentucky.
Was he hurt or arrested?
I think this one was hurt. I'm pretty sure this one was hurt.
Or did he get hurt while he was driving his vehicle? Like, yeah, I meant keeping things short and simple. Alabama wins.
Okay. All right. So, question. I guess we'll get to your pick too, Matt. Actually, wait. Let's do our picks first. Then I'll ask a question.
Oh, did Matt not pick someone?
Oh wait, David, did you pick this game? I missed that.
No, I haven't picked yet.
I just wasn't listening to y'all, to be honest.
Honestly, I'm going with who I want to win this game, and I want Alabama to win this game because I don't like Georgia.
Oh, come on. I didn't want all three of us to pick the same team.
Oh, my God. Not this again.
Wait, do I pick Georgia to be different here? And take the favorite?
I'm not picking Georgia. At the beginning of the year, I said Alabama was going to win the SEC. So.
Yeah,
and I picking Alabama.
And I hate Georgia. Carson Beck's so
I think I can't pick Georgia after the Kentucky game. Wait, let me see if that offensive line has come back.
That's
David,
fine. We can all pick them, and then when the fans pick Georgia and Georgia wins, we'll just be one more behind.
Wait, what's your question, David? Oh, you had?
Oh yeah. Okay, the question I have. So, do you think whoever wins this game goes to number 1?
Yeah, probably.
I mean, I think Georgia definitely would go to number 1.
I don't think Alabama will go to 1.
I think Alabama would go to 2.
I think they would go to 2.
They jump Ohio State. And I'll say I think the loser would still stay like top 5, top 6.
Yeah.
I think Tennessee would be above whoever loses this game, but I don't know how you'd put Ole Miss unless it's like a blowout.
I think if Georgia loses, they stay above Tennessee.
It depends on how the loss looks.
Yeah, if Georgia plays Tennessee right now, Georgia wins.
Yeah, but also if Georgia gets blown out by like 20 points,
no one's getting blown out in this game.
So are y'all?
We've said that before.
Are y'all? So were y'all picking?
So okay, I just looked. Tate Ratledge, who apparently made that big of a difference against Kentucky, and allowed Kentucky just like run through the offensive line like it was Swiss cheese. He's not. I don't think he's going to play, so I'm picking Alabama.
All right.
And the fans are going to pick Georgia, like Sean said, and Georgia's going to win, and we're going to look stupid.
In Alabama.
Yep.
Yikes!
Roll Tide.
This is gonna be one that we. This is gonna be one we get hated for on TikTok.
Oh no! Sure. Like I think, regardless, when we pick SEC games, I think that's when it happens. Mm-hmm. The fans are so passionate, or the people that see this are so passionate that like.
Yeah. Especially if a Georgia fan sees that. Oh,
they're kind of like try to get us in their car and crash it or something. I don't know.
Yeah,
we're Georgia hating show. We're such a Georgia hating show.
The town of Athens is not a bad town. I enjoy it.
I mean, I have friends that went there, so they're pretty cool. Now they're cool. Honestly, it's just I don't know. I don't like Carson Beck. I just don't believe in. He's got to show me something. I think he's been overrated from the jump.
Yeah.
And Jalen Milroe, like you said earlier, Matt, like I just think he's way more dynamic.
And
I
he
think
has a
we
slogan.
haven't really seen Carson Beck in a big. I mean, the big game that he was in was the Clemson game, but it wasn't even like a big. It wasn't even like a good game, you know. And he looked bad in the first half. I think Milroe, like being dynamic, he shows up this game as a difference maker. Ryan Williams. So I don't know. I'm going with Bama for sure. For sure, ski. Next game, Middle Tennessee, not playing. Illinois, Penn State. What are y'all thinking? Matt, I'll let you go first.
You're gonna let me go
Oh,
first, man.
Oh, my
I
bad.
don't
Then I'll
know.
let Sean go first.
What?
Okay.
How
I
did
don't
that
care.
work?
I just someone go.
All right, David, you go first.
All right, I'll go first. So Luke Altmaier hasn't thrown any interceptions.
Okay, is that the fourth time this pod?
Third.
I think we're gonna have. Are we all picking Penn State?
Oh, you're picking Penn State.
Are you picking Illinois?
Hey, if I have to. Who are you
I'm
picking,
picking Penn
Matt?
State. Yeah. Pick Illinois, please. Let me gain that one game on you, please. Penn State is going to run the ball.
Is 18. It's 18.
Penn State is about to run this ball 80 times this game.
Yep.
Like
They have two of the best. They have two like top 10 running backs in the country.
I'm gonna go Penn State. I think Penn State's just like the go-to team here. You know what I'm saying?
When the spread's this large,
it's a battle of two mid.
The crazy thing is it's an 18.5 point spread, but only 47.5 points.
Yeah.
They're usually saying Illinois is going to score 10 tops.
Yeah, Penn State's defense is always so good. Like they produce crazy players every year. That is just a building of freaks. I don't know what they give them there, but like
they
are
sneaky
athletic. Okay, Sean, they're athletic specimens.
Okay.
I don't think
but you
Illinois
can say that, and that's okay. All right.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay, wait, go back right there. I think we got to talk about these two games. Go down one, not Wyoming.
Here?
Washington State and their quarterback is underrated. Like you can't see his rushing stats because Ashton Gianti just has so many. But if you pull up the quarterback's like rushing yards, he has like 350.
Sheesh.
He is a definition of a dual threat quarterback.
You think they're gonna beat Boise State?
Yes.
Yes. No, sorry. Ashton Gianti is averaging 10 yards a carry. I don't care what anyone else is doing.
All right. Do we want to make this the 6 games?
Yeah, we'll make this the 6 game. I'm picking Boise State.
I'm picking Washington State.
I'm picking Boise State too.
Yeah, Gianti is not getting stopped.
Is it because you don't know who's on Washington State?
That is why David's picking.
No, I know there's Matier.
Matier, no. But yeah, in Ashton Gianti, we trust.
Okay.
Gianti,
Well,
I don't even know how you say his name.
Is that last name? Is it like Mater? Like Mater?
Toad Mater? Yeah.
Matier.
I can't wait for it to be like French and we're all just like
It is so wrong.
All right, and Sean, you want to talk about this 10-15 game? I know you'll be watching this.
I'll probably be asleep. I can't make it past midnight anymore. I'm old.
What happened?
You better be here past midnight while you're here visiting.
I'm gonna be off of so much caffeine that's gonna be insane. I'm running straight to the. I was about to say running straight to the trash can, but that literally is like a physical object. But I meant the drink trash can. Yeah.
Gotcha.
Okay. Anyways, Arizona, Utah.
I think Arizona. Yes, they looked terrible when they played. Was it Kansas State?
Yes, it was Kansas State.
They played terrible in Kansas State. However, as we see, it wasn't a Big 12 game. So
for some reason,
I think I don't.
Are you picking Arizona to win this game?
I wouldn't tail my bet, but I'm going Arizona to cover.
Utah's easily winning this game.
So like I don't know. I want to know what happened to McMillan. Like first game he had 300 yards receiving. People learned who he was, and then he's at 150 in his next two games.
You want to know the issue? They don't have a wide receiver too.
Yeah, that's
You can play one DB and then one safety over top, and
yeah.
they have no one to stop him.
Like I think he was. I mean, he was their only offensive player against Kansas State, and I just can't trust. I can't get behind that. And then they don't play defense, so
yeah,
Utah's gonna roll. So
Cam Rising, one of the most experienced quarterbacks.
is
he's
he
still
hurt?
injured? He's still injured.
Oh, actually,
He didn't play against Oklahoma State.
Bro, every week you keep bringing up Cam Rising, and he's been hurt. This man does no research before the pod.
This man shows up.
dude, I'm not gonna lie. When it comes to the college stuff, I watch SEC.
Oh my, bro, this man does zero research, and he's brought up Cam Rising's name every week.
And I watched the Friday night game.
That's wild.
That's why I know about
unfortunately, I was about to say, unfortunately, the Friday night game is Virginia Tech and Miami. So
upset watch. No, I'm kidding. No,
Virginia Tech can't even beat Vandy.
I know.
And they lost to Rutgers. They literally have lost to the worst teams in both conferences.
Hey, and Matt, I might be doing not as much research for college, but I still have a better record than you.
Yeah, I know. It's so sad.
That's terrible.
Okay, I think I don't know. That's everything I want to talk about.
Yeah, I'm good. I'm good with the games.
Cool.
Any other final
I'll do more
points?
research.
Oh, okay. Let's do like this is speed. All right, give me your top 3 Heisman candidates.
Ooh.
Okay, I'm gonna go with not in particular order. Let me go back to the rankings. It's tough because like Quinn Ewers being injured now, like really changes things up.
I think
I have 2 in mind. I like I completely lost my train of thought, I'm not gonna lie. Oh, Travis Hunter and Cam Ward. I don't think Travis Hunter's gonna win it just because I don't think Colorado's gonna have a good enough record for him to be in consideration. I think he might make the top 4. But I think just Cam Ward being so good right now, especially the best quarterback, but also Miami not being good in so long, so it's like he's the reason why they're so good. I think that is like very telling in itself as well.
Yeah.
And someone else, I would put Quinn. I'll put 20 years in there if he comes back from injury soon, but it's just hard with him. You're now missing 2 games, so yeah.
You want me to go, Sean, or you want to go?
You can go.
So Quinn Ewers is still my number 1, but like obviously that's so injury dependent. Pringe, I think if he comes back, I think he could miss up to 2 games and still have a decent shot at winning it because he has to win out pretty much. If he does that and wins out, I think they're going to see he beat all the good teams because he has a hard schedule.
Yeah, well they have a bye week this week, right? No.
Yeah.
Well, I meant.
Oh no, they don't. But they do have one after this. They play Oklahoma, Georgia.
So do you sit out Quinn Ewers against Mississippi State?
Right now he's week to week. He's practicing again. But so we'll see on that. So I don't know. Right now Quinn Ewers is 1. I got Cam Ward at my 2 and Austin Jantty at my 3. Or Ashton. Okay. Is it Austin or Ashton?
I think it's Ashton.
Yeah, I thought it was that. Yeah. Sorry,
also,
I just misspoke the last one.
I think Texas does because I mean they don't care necessarily about playing him to win the Heisman. They care about winning the SEC, having the best record possible. So I think it's smarter for them to play Arch Manning against Mississippi State, give him an extra 2 weeks of rest because the bye week, and then go into Oklahoma game strong. With him playing.
On the Heisman part, I will say, one thing I'll say, I'm disappointed in the receivers in this class. Like Travis Hunter's done good, and I think you guys are probably going to both put him in your top 3 for Heisman. I know David, you already did. I think Sean's going to. Yeah. But then like Luther Burden and McMillan, I'm a little bit disappointed in the 2 of them.
Yeah, honestly, I think who would y'all say is the most impressive receiver this year so far?
Yeah, it's Travis Hunter.
It has to be Travis Hunter.
I think Travis Hunter, honestly, Ryan Williams.
Or
He's
Isaiah
supposed to-
Isaiah Bond on
Isaiah
Texas.
Bond.
Isaiah Bond.
And then he scores
Jeremiah
a
Smith looks really
touchdown.
good.
Isaiah Bond scores a touchdown, does the like James Bond. Like that's
Yeah.
just
Pretty cool. I like that.
I will say Miami has a senior wide receiver. I don't know how to say his name. It's like Respo or something. But he's good. And he's like Cam Ward's favorite target. So I think for Cam Ward to be in the Heisman consideration, like that wide receiver has to be healthy and good. Right now, I have Cam Ward, Travis Hunter, and then Jalen Milroe as like a fringe number 3. If they beat Georgia and he scores 2+ touchdowns, then I think he'll be like in the free spot.
Go on.
David, put your phone down.
Oh, my Apple Watch went off.
Oh, we're still getting a little bit of static.
It's every single like electronic piece you have.
I'm taking it off. All right, that's good.
Still going, but no, we're good. I thought maybe not.
We're good.
Yeah, I think.
Okay. Well, I threw it, so
You're
probably
not
turn
good.
on.
You're not good. Oh, now you're good.
No, I think it's good. I think we should end it here.
Yeah, I think we should end it right here.
Yeah.
And like always, guys, keep standing on sports and tune in for the next episode. And make sure to keep voting on the polls, but try to vote like more wrong because
Yeah, for
we
real.
need a
though.
recap round.
I do feel dumb. But anyways, keep standing on sports. Peace.